So, the latest news is the United States Post Office. Remember how I told you guys that when they were trying to get all that money from the government to get a raise and all that way back at the beginning of the pandemic? And it was like, no, for what? Look how much it cost to mail a letter today. I'm sorry, but no. And then they were going to use the United States Post Office to do the vote ballots for the presidents. And I was like, yeah, that's a big joke, because I've had mail since back in March. Shipments that never came until like the last 30 days are just starting to come now. Haven't got all of them either. But, and that's not to mention my Auto Club cards, which they've mailed 5 times to Destin, Florida, and they haven't arrived. So, today I was reading on the internet that 2 different postal workers got busted for taking mail packages, vote ballots, and piling them in trash bags and taking them home, or whatever, I guess, and putting them out to the trash. So I guess somebody was trash digging and saw the United States mail had never been delivered, and turned them in. But I told you that go on the internet and look. I mean, I was like, why would you even trust the United States Post Office to do the vote ballots when the mail is months and months behind? So, like I say, they've already got 2 people that work for the post office that have been dumping the stuff in hefty bags in places. And, like I say, it includes packages, letters, voting ballots, all kinds of stuff that's never been delivered to people. That's just purely sickening, isn't it? So, yeah. Amazing. I mean, it's bad enough. Even if you have a P.O. box, they can't get the stuff into the P.O. box on time, much less in the right P.O. box. One of the worst is Dothan, Alabama. Half your utility bills won't even make it into your P.O. box in Dothan. And I'm not kidding, because I've had P.O. boxes there for several years, and I had one down in Hartford, and decided to go ahead and go into Dothan, and Dothan was worse. So, had P.O. box at Valparaiso twice, out by Eglin Air Force Base, twice in my lifetime, and they're the absolute worst, because for some reason they deliver all the mail to the other post office in another city, and when they get around to it, one of the postal workers from Valp is supposed to drive over there and pick up the mail, and they're so short-handed there all the time. Even when they had 5 people and down to 2 people, they still couldn't get it done. It was ridiculous, because you'd see, you know, messages of your tracking number and the stuff was delivered, and Valp was real bad. It'd be like a week. You'd say it's delivered and you couldn't get it for a week. And they got real crappy when you know, say, well, here's the tracking number, and I was sent a message that it's arrived. Destin's not much fun either. You would think they had that together, but they miss box mail all the time, send mail back for no reason at all. I've had shipments sent back, and then the shipper contacts me and goes, well, we shipped it from Canada, and it was shipped back, and, you know, it cost them like $20 to ship, and so That's not nice. But yeah, and then if you have a tracking number that says your mail's there, they used to have an Oriental girl that was real snot-bally over there at Destin, and she would, you'd say, well, my tracking number says it's here. Did it come from the United States Post Office? Well, it's the United States Post Office mail. Well, that doesn't mean anything. And it's like, well, who's this person that signed for my mail? Because it has the signature on it. And it'll be somebody that works for the post office, and what they do is they leave it on a pallet in the back room, and it takes them 3 or 4 days to get that unpacked. That's right. So, but they've changed a lot of the people around at the Destin post office, so it's supposed to be a little better, but I'm still missing mail. But anyway, so you guys go check it out on the internet. You'll never believe it. So I don't know how they're going to do the presidential election properly, because ballots were not even delivered to people. They were thrown in the trash can. You know? And that, a lot of that's from the last postmaster general that got slammed for scrapping a bunch of postal sorting machines, so they had to do it all by hand. I think they only had 1 postal machine left in the United States, and all the other places have to do it by hand, so it's like we're in the 1950s or something. Man alive, what a mess. So I guess the post office is real mad at everybody because they didn't get their raise. So they just make sure we don't get our mail. Which is federal. I mean, it's a federal charge if you jack with the mail. You steal somebody's mail, if you put something in a mailbox that's not mail, there's all kinds of stuff that's entailed in that. It's a federal charge. So, yeah. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you get your mail. Talk to you later.